Precalculus Fall 2019 ACP Preview, Problem 27. This is a classic arithmetic series problem. A theater has 38 rows of seats. The first row has 25 seats, the second row has 29 seats, the third row has 33 seats, and so on. And so you should be able to see that we are going up by 4 for each succeeding row of seats. So in this arithmetic sequence, our D, or common difference, is 4. And the first row has 25 seats, so we say A sub 1 is equal to 25. And then we're going all the way up to 38 rows, so we can find out what the total number of seats is by adding 4 to each row. So A sub 2 is 25 plus 4 equals 29. And then A sub 3 is equal to 33. A sub 4 is equal to 37 seats. And when we get all the way up to A sub 38, we can just add these numbers of seats together and we will have our correct answer. Now, another thing you can do is use our formulas, and the ACP formula chart here has circled below that sum of a finite arithmetic series is what exactly this is, a partial series. If we have n, which is the total number of rows, and we have the first row and the number of seats in the last row, we can just calculate what that value is. And to find the number in the last row, we use this nth term of an arithmetic sequence, this formula on top. So I'm going to go to use these formulas. So A sub 38, our 38th row, is going to be A sub 1, which is 25, plus D, and D is defined as 4, and we have n minus 1. Well, n is 38, so we multiply by 37. So we can go to our calculator. 25 plus 4 times 37, we get 173 seats. And so our total amount, I'll just write the sigma here, is n, which is 38 rows, times A sub 1, which is 25, plus A sub n is 173, and we're going to divide by 2. So we just put this in a calculator, and we get n, which is 38, times, we have 25, that's A sub 1, plus A sub 38, which is 173, and we divide all this by 2, and we get 3,762. And that's going to be answer choice A. Now, another thing we can do is go to our summation. We can write a summation and just have our calculator do this. If we have n is equal to 1, our first row, and we go up to 38, we can start at let's see how we got to be careful about this. we'll say n equals n sub 0 up to 38, which is going to be n minus 1. So you just have to be careful about how the language you use. So, and we're going to have 25 plus 4k, or 4n. And so let's go ahead and just figure out what this, if we plug in for our first row 0, we get 25. And if we plug in 1, we'll get 25 plus 4, and so forth, up to 37. So this should get us our correct answer. It's the same thing. Going to our calculator, we get our sigma by pressing math, and we can go down to 0, summation, and we're going to start out with n equals 0, so alpha n equals 0 all the way up to 37. There we go, 37. And then inside parentheses here we have 25 plus 4n. And we get the same value. So there are different ways of doing this that will get you a correct answer. I know some of you are going to just insist on adding these up one at a time, which will take longer, but you'll get a correct answer. Good luck, and thanks for viewing.